Welcome, denizens of Dominion, to a special edition of From Day One, the release, the Krakens edition. That's right, we're actually on the Krakens account, server 48, due to the storm that knocked out part 3 that would have normally aired at this time. So let's send the gifts to the members of the Krakens. Take care of any mailbag items, and then we'll go through everything that's on this account, which is level 126. Take care of everything. So Guild War yesterday, 30 medals. There's a chest. We like those. Keep that for later. Okay, that we know. That's fine, dear. That's fine, Wendy, my dear. Alrighty, so just a normal day in Dominion would only have the normal items. We'll get our summoning spears. Skin stones, of course. Into the Depths is the current one, which is 150 Titanite each day, 450 for the overall event. We've already done the 450 here for the overall event. The 150 though is just like that 2100 pet potion, not pet potions, but Titan potions were, where you can hit them each and every day. So we'll head to the Outland if Nexters decides to play nice. Excuse me, just gonna get a little bit of air going. So if you hear that little hum in the background, that's the reason why. Alrighty, level 90 gets 115 up front, and there's another 100. In the Caves of Despair for the Spider Lady, Elisa. As soon as they can load, of course, Elisa, if you were fighting her, would be immune to magic and melee attacks. So physical boys and girls are your way to go there. Come back to her, we'll try Brog. Brog, the conqueror of the enslavers' camp. Pick up his level 80 chest. Get some skin stones. Alright, back to Lisa the Weaver. Pick up her 90 chest. Perfect. Get up to the airship next. As we get going in these higher levels, you start realizing that Air Wars becomes more and more a resource driven and resource management style of a game, a lot more than just go out and fight. The Nexters, I do have to give them credit, does hide that pretty nicely. They normally give you a ton of resources up front, and so we still have a ton of experience potions in the day one account. And of course, we will be back to it. This is not going to replace it. We will be returning day 14, part 1, of course, back over to the From Day 1 game. It's just a one-time look in at the other account as a result of situations that were unfortunately out of our control. So we'll hit up the artifacts. Get our first gold item there in Kira. Resource exchange. Oh, I'm back to 132. I didn't think it was that high in the top flawless item. Cool. And keys I've saved up are 108 on this server. Now you might be asking why save keys. Winterfest is coming. Winterfest will require those, and they actually, to max out, will want you to have 200 of those. And Ascension, this time, heal heroes in a campaign, complete 10 daily quests, 5 times in the tower of a tank hero, 6 dungeon battles using Water Titan, and the 3-day will reset tomorrow. The weekly resets in 3 days, and those are already all done. The only gifts that I haven't claimed out of the Ascension season are the energy speed ups. Again, saving those for Winterfest as well. Alright, let's go into the merchant real quick, see if there's anything worth looking at. I don't know if she needs them, but it is something I will look, because if she does, I will definitely. Actually, let's do it this way. Let's go to the hero side. Hero. Kira can do the poleaxe, okay. The tiara. Don't think any of them need, any of the other ones need those, but we'll hold just for a second in case. Okay, so nothing for the Fang out there. There is Alucard's amulet recipe, so we definitely will grab that one. Okay, this one. Okay, I will need the stars twice, so definitely will grab those. Anything else? Creator's Feathering, that's in the arena. Okay, grab 10 of those. And we'll equip the 2 that we have. Boom. Master off. Alchemist set, no. I think I need 2 sets of those, so buying 1 won't hurt. Okay. Cosmic Tremor. Trini. Too expensive though. Okay. Yasmin. Just purple items left on her board. More Trinis. Angel's Mace. Slayers, and I told you, Slayers will come in handy later on. Okay, so those are the same things you're looking at. Go there. So Spear of Power, no. Spear of Power recipe, that is. Lamort card, no. Okay. So that will clean out the board of oranges. So let's head on up. We can take a look at actually guild items, including items that we do not have quite yet unlocked over on from day one, and what we will have to look forward to in the upcoming levels. Now you see a merchant here, and the reason why that happens is once you do max star out a particular Titan, any additional stones for that Titan could now be redeemed for Titan Soul Stones. Those stones will let you buy Sparks of Power for the heroes, gold for whatever you need it for, or Titan Potions. Actually, right now, give me 1/6 in cash. We'll use that in just a moment. Take a look at our Guild War fight today. Oh, that guild day is done, so we'll take a look at the result. Krakens 1200 versus It's a Guild. That's an interesting name. Just 34 points. Of course, you have the Sanctuary. I'll grab a quick drink of water. And we'll use an egg. Just crack an egg so we get some axle. Okay. And of course, down here in pets, there's all 8 of them. Oliver, Fenris, Axel, Biscuit, Mara, Kane, Albus, and Merlin. 2 portal charges. I believe I have through 10 currently unlocked. Titan Valley, which will come up at, I believe, 60. As the Ultra of the Element, this is where we use those black balls we've been getting on the day 1 account that haven't to this point had a place to go. When you do crack 1 or more of those open here, you can get artifacts. This time we get 20 defense seals, which here in the Titan artifacts, one can then use to purchase buffs for the Titans. Here's where I'm going to be using the gold. We'll drop up top level of my top 2 Titans. Anybody else can go within 600. Moloch, okay, you can have it. And into the Tournament of the Elementals. This is where your Titans go to fight. Occurs Monday through Friday. Each fight day resets at the Guild Day, aka next year's reset time. Each day. And we are currently on stage 3, so we'll go ahead and do a raid, which basically says to fight everybody in the table. And we get almost a flawless run. So we get a prize for running them. Level 4, same situation. Level 4, again, almost a perfect run, but definitely enough to knock them down. Stage 5. Stage 5 is a perfect. Now note, the defense here, you're able to set this defense once per stage. Once you start the stage, that gets locked in. In other words, it won't let you change it at that point. Oh, let's see. Kwame, let's go ahead and fight you head to head. Show these folks a direct fight. Now, unlike the arena, this is manual. You get to control. They're running all 4 earths and fire, compared to me running all 4 earths and water. Looks like we both have the earth totem. Each You're able to have one of three totems, either earth, fire, or water. The earth totem puts up a shield. The water totem basically will put up a healing pool for water titans. Fire totem basically brings fire at your opponents. One left for their team, Sylvia, and that's the end of it. Skip the defense round, but it is a perfect. And let's try Artemis. This one we'll put into auto mode just so we can show the difference. He's using the water totem. And we win. Not a perfect in the defense round, but enough to get the win. And claim our treasure chest here. Now these coins are coins you can actually use back in here to try to buy another star level for your particular tasks. So for instance, like this 2-star Earth. Don't think I've got enough, but let's go take a look. Merchant. Earth Crown. Yeah, need to get 1,393. I can only buy up to 598 right now. Each one requires 12 coin. One thing, I'm not in the Guild War, but I can use it to take a look. It ranks again, except during the hour that it's kind of like prepping. We click on the little plus sign. Current rank is 208,465. Alright, let's take a look at Asgard. This comes in as of level 65. I kind of like guide my guild's run here in this particular mode as part of the Krakens. So you start with 3 battles on Monday. You will pick up 2 to 3 extra each day, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. As you can see, it unlocks in 3 days. 5 hours that will unlock tonight. 29 will unlock on the next night. Now the number of skulls is the number of fights in the competition. They will be between 1 and 3 fights per minion round. Raz-U, Abyss Meditator, is our opponent. And yeah, no, we're not going to use a weak team against. So we'll load up squad. Let Oliver down for healing. While that loads, grab a drink again. Just cold ice water is all one really needs. However, soda would be a Dr. Pepper if we're going that route. The Dream Snatchers is this team. Alright, let that team load in for a fight. Alright, and away we go. have a victory. So I was just setting up my next cold ice drink in about 3 to 5 minutes. Okay. Now, I'm not one that's going to be beyond environmentally super conscious, but when you have an ability to do so, it doesn't hurt to do so, folks. Okay, don't be an ass about it type situation. So, if I do get one of those sodas from a fast food restaurant, one neat little trick you can do with them, make sure that the lid isn't broke at all. And if you want a cold drink that'll last for hours, you can actually take the glass home, make sure it's clean, wash it out, then fill it full of cold tap water. Or if you're in a place where tap water doesn't work, of course, you can bottle water, whatever. But fill it up and then you throw it in the freezer. Depending on how good your freezer is, anywhere from several hours to a day or two. You can even make up a few of these in advance. Then when you're ready for a good cold drink, pull it out. It'll be, of course, an ice break, but that's perfectly actually what we want. Then another recycling deal, you could take a 1 liter, 20 ounce bottle, 2 liter bottle, whatever. Again, make sure you wash that out so it's clean. And you can fill that full of just regular water, or whatever else the drink you're going to do. And as you have it out, the cup that is, some of the ice will start to melt because of temperature and everything else. And you can start using the bottle to refill as it goes. The ice will still keep it cold, and you can have a cold drink for quite a while. Alrighty, so we've done our first 3 minion battles. We take a look at the log. The easiest way to do so here is by morale. And I give my tribe all perfect perks, all but one have aced day 1 minions. Nicely done. Astral Seal is kind of like the chest is for the heroes. The only thing here is you do get 1 per day, just like you do in the heroes, but you can actually stockpile up to 7 of these. After 7, of course, then they'll go no good, but you can do up to 7 before you use them. So it's a more extended version, mind you, of the portal charges. And I have my full 7 at the moment. So let's do a spin. And we're going to get a vibrant crystal. We'll do 1 more. That's what I like. Because until we get through the higher levels, those are what you need for the earlier merges. So that'll be now for now. We'll come out and down. Let's see our quests. Pet summoning. Won the battles. Titan's artifacts. Level up the artifacts. Do your expeditions. Do your artifacting. Outland chests. Gifts to the guildmates. Enchant a glyph. Kira's pretty close to 50 on 1. Let's see. Yeah, she's at 48 there. Nine, 6, 7, 8, 50, 70. that gets us 700 points, which completes that task. So we got the joint adventures, upgrade the hero skin. Let's do the skin. Let's do time skin again. Okay, there you go, Kira. Upgrade the gift of the elements. Neat little trick here if you ever need to. You can actually just take a level 0 element, do the 1, immediately reset it. You get your gift of the elements back. The only thing you pay is the 7,000 gold to complete the task. And I think that's the small price pay to get the Titan potions. Use an experience potion. And there you go. Experience potion used. Let's see what's in today's heroic chest. Definitely going to get cleaved out of here. Not that nice, but let's see. Ishmael, one of my absolute lowest guys in my lineup. Alrighty, so we go to Kira. Do the raid 3, and that guarantees you at least one of the hero's soul stones. Okay. Now, as you earn stones of a absolute star or 6 star, now you can come in here to the merchant, go into the soul shop, and it'll automatically redeem them for your soul coins, so you can purchase here in the soul shop if you need to. Alrighty. So let's go back in the airship just to see if there's any new expeditions to put out. And we'll go ahead and do that one next. Alright, we're only about half hour in. Let's run a tower run. See a tower run done from level 126's perspective. Completed the whole tower, so you get the first 26, of course, as skips, just as we do on our from day 1 profile. Y'all will notice that the gifts in the treasure chest for the random item are more geared to what level you're at. So now it's offering me red items in the chest. I will occasionally still get an orange item as an offer. Guys are not quite high enough to use the red ones yet, but they definitely can still use the orange prizes. However, whatever red prizes we do get, they'll come in play once somebody does pop that final orange level bubble to get to be my first red hero on the Parsley's Krakens account here. Nice little gold is actually over 107,000. Even here at the lower chests. And that's due to 3 things actually. One, again, once you hit level 80, you get this 50% gold boost for any gold prizes you pick up in the chest. VIP of 6 or higher gives you this 14,300 gold boost as well. And then there's also a next year's gold multiplier based on your level. So the higher the level, the higher the base gold amounts are anyway. Last skip item gets us the tower coin. Alright, fights on our own. Now we will see a lot of Yasmins in these fights of relatively varying powers. Some of them can be pretty drastic if you let them run amok. So starting with level 27. And wait for Nexters to load that fight in. Alright, let's start with the blade. Takes the Yasmin out in one shot. And that completes that round. 3 stars, 15 skull coins. More of the tower coin. So on to 29, and now you get the more common layout. You get the Astaroth protecting, and with the Last Rites 1 revival, protecting right behind the Yasmin. There we go. Let's force the one use. And there we go. Alright, buffs time. Here at 30, we'll take the shields, energy, and physical. Level 31 now. No Yasmin this time. We do get Envari, Elmir, and the like. So again, we'll start with the blade. Alright, last right's been done by Astaroth. And that completes that battle. Alright, level 32. More gold. We're 200,000 now in the back half. And Jasmine is third in this lineup. Behind both an Astaroth and a Galahad. So we'll start with our blade again. And there's the fight. Second of the first of the doubles, given an Astaroth, Yasmin, Dante, Nebula, and Martha line. And while Yasmin usually gets most of the attention, Dante can be a drastic pain in the buckus if you let him go, because his strike will actually nail all 5 at once, kind of like Maya's blade. Alright, so blade around we go. Force the last rights. And there we go. Alright, so we move up, grab our treasure chest. Get the right item this time. 36 is a grab a drink. As Yasmin with Elmir. Maya. Arachne and Galahad. Okay, so let's see what we get. Tesla overdrive from Isaac right into the blade. And she is going to get around. Yep, she did for a second. And that's the one. 37, buff time. Okay. Oh, hold on, we can take the other one too. We still got points. Alrighty, level 38. No Yasmin on the line. Kimau, Galahad, Astaroth, Maya, along for the ride for this fight. Yeah, we'll actually kick Mirth into gear. That should make this fight over pretty freaking quick. Yeah, there it is. Wonder if this is reporting right. It's still saying it's 28 outside Fahrenheit, -2 and -2 and change centigrade. Alright, let's get a little fight music in the background. From the next year's library. '41. Astaroth, Yasmin, Arachne, Dante, and Celeste is on the themes offering. It's just shy of 190k. start with the blade. Uses it on himself rather than Yasmin. Dante does get one round in. And that's the end of it. $42 cash money. 43. Take the shield and that's it. The shielding is 75%, magic bubble is 65, and the attack is 23. And that's it. The Fenris is not happy over there. Alright, 45 will give us Galahad, Yasmin, Maya, Dante, and Celeste at 196.7. Wonder if iTunes just crashed on us. On the other computer that I was playing the Nexters library from. Alrighty. And yeah, it looks like it did. I shouldn't have used the second blade, but too late now. Alright, 46, last chest before the very top. Get this cash. 47, one more and we'll get the last buff of the game. Of the tower round, that is. Remember, we are looking to try to make Nexters and YouTube goals. Nexters at 5,000 to start giving us items to give away to folks watching and viewing the series and channel. YouTube started giving us stuff that we can use to give away prizes at 1,000 subscribers. So, oh shoot, I did not want to do that. So those are the two major goals we're looking for. So please get us to 5,000 views of our videos and 1,000 subscribers by liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing, you know, all those good YouTube items. Alright, we finally get a decent battle up here in the high 40s. One left, a skinned version of Dante. Holds up for a while, but that's definitely actually a good thing because we were actually able to get to use the pet power. I'm actually just going to skip this altogether. I don't think we need any of those. Final fight, Chaba, Astaroth, Yasmin, Maya, and Celeste. To complete the tower in all 50, you're at level 126. By the way, if you play this game in mobile, you actually end at level 120 instead of 126. We've had some people email me and ask if I do a from day one on the mobile platform. And that might be an interesting thing because that's one thing I actually haven't done yet is played Hero Wars in the mobile site at all. So maybe more of an interesting, more than a from day one but a differences from the web/Facebook version of the game. Alright, so we'll pick up our next set of prizes. And you also have weekly ones, which are the ones for the Asgard world. Okay, pick up those. our last of the 10/15 minute ones. Alrighty. Let's see if there's anything we've been able to trigger in the Ascension season ticket. Note I did not buy the ticket. I, however, got it gifted to me from a fellow Kraken. Kraken, my lovely benefactor, and I definitely appreciate him for doing so. Mr. Unchecked. Top marks in my book. So we have the guild dungeon and the campaign left to do. Okay, I think to do the campaign, we're actually going to have to do the fights we can't skip to get credit for those. So we'll do Chapter 7 first. Normal. And there we go. That battle begins. Grab a drink. And there we go. Yes, the rarity fair. And see, they didn't even get this going up here in higher levels. I don't even spend 14,000, 9,300, 8,100, 12,2, and so forth. Oh, we gotta heal. Is it enough for an attack? Alright, so we'll go to the latest category that I have, Chapter 14, Gear Wall City. Now remember we talked about how they phased out puzzles and anything that actually would give the game flavor after about the 6th to 7th chapter. Surprisingly here in 14, they actually bring a little bit of it back. This time though as a connected story rather than the little puzzles. After each win you get a different story mode, kind of like follow through and a piece of the story puzzle. Which gives you a story fragment and then usually some small, if like one astrid stone or something. But these are the harder battles, so they definitely should last longer, which means there should be a lot more opportunity for healing. Should definitely come into play. And with the more opportunity for healing, should go ahead and complete out that task. Alright, so let's go ahead and we'll do this one as a non-raid. soon as it actually would load up, that is. Alrighty. And yes, even the enemies start talking. Alright, round 2. And round 3. Alrighty, so we complete that. That is enough to heal, so we'll take that. Alrighty, new set of prizes are available. Let's see. Yeah, I've kept away from grabbing the energy recoveries. Oh, we get the Asgard. We get one. Artemis down on the free one side. Okay, so actually I think it was Artemis by itself if you hadn't had her. I think that'll actually be like 18 stones. Now, I believe, yep, this is going to be between Theo, King Mao, Dark Star, Artemis, Nebula, and Kai. These are the first that are supposed to get the extra Ascension trinkets. It would let you have them at 3-star because it basically gives you credit for 80 soul stones. Since I already have them all on my team, whoever I do choose, I would just get 80 stones for. So I'm going to leave that in the pocket for the moment. Let's take a look at Artemis. She's at, oh, she's actually there. Welcome, my dear Artemis. Well, soul stop. Get the cash rate in. Okay. That puts her in 8th at 92 level. Don't know if she's going to be somebody that's going to be great to play, but she is my 3rd now absolute 6-star castmate here in the arena. Let's take a look at what I've got in the Grand Arena and Arena real quick before we wrap up this segment. 1,023, so we're just outside of the bonus rewards. So let's see what we can do. Let's see, first of all, if there's any new sorting that needs to be done. Nope, okay. So 633 is our life scoreboard. Alrighty, so it looks like we'd avoid fight 2. And we'll make the powers between 1 and 3. Yeah, I think that'll do. Because the ones who would normally give Yasmin a problem are on Team 3. Okay. So if we've got everything right, we should win the first, lose the second, win the third, move back inside the top 750. Started getting our 14 an hour. 10 an hour. Got to be inside the top 700 for the 14. Alright, about 2/3 loaded. Should be hopefully just a few more seconds and we'll be rocking and rolling on these fights. Just that little bit to go. Okay. Alright, one's down on their side. So we're playing 5 place 3. 5 still place 3. There we go. 5 place 2. And we win. Actually, quite more convincingly than I thought we were going to. Round 1 in the books. Round 2, this is one I'm expecting to lose. Up against their Yasmin. We'll speed this up to get rid of it. There it is. 1-0. So the fight that matters. Round 3. Alrighty. So away we go. Really, he didn't even get a strike in. They're falling like flies. That's it. I might have been better to put one of my weaker teams against one of those and actually competed against that group. But regardless, moved up to 731st for the ranking, back to 10 per hour. Next time we can fight in about 8 minutes, we could possibly even get inside the top 700, which would make 14. Here, we're 640 at 362. There's a lot of sixes on the tongue. Absolute star. They're purples. Couple almost reds. I go with this one. We may lose it, but I'm willing to try it. We've lost one. Well, we won though. Only lost one, and we'll move up into the top 535. Nicely done. Well, that has been just a quick look around the Krakens account. We will be back with our full from day one play tomorrow. Until then, as we say here on the Kraken server, release the Krakens. And make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Get us to our goals of that 5,000 views and 1,000 subscribers so we can start giving gifts out to you, the viewers of the show. Until then, rock on.